Mr. Hargrave here to let you know we got a hat for the skeleton. That's right, we got a Christmas hat for the Christmas skeleton. He's 12 foot tall and now he has a hat. He's also got a nice little Christmas tree. We moved it back because what we're here to talk about today is how to unlock Archangel. If you got no mutants, you got no problems, you can still unlock Archangel right now in Marvel Strike Force or the next time the Death Scourge runs. If you can't get him this time around, hopefully you can get him next time around. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and let's go on over to the content. We're going to try to make this video quick because I know you don't got a lot of time. Busy people, it's the holidays. Happy holidays, everybody. Going to be celebrating the holidays on the channel. Going to be doing a lot of cool stuff, so make sure you stay tuned. So this is Death Scourge difficulty 7. And what I was trying to do here is use the minimum to get through this. Now, of course, you're going to have to add to this, right? Depending on your level in the game, depending on how many, what your overall level is, what your roster looks like. But this is to get 500,000 points. And assuming that you have no mutants, you got no mutants built, which is very common. It's a very common problem. When this came in, I said to myself, when I saw the nodes come in, I said, oh man, non-legendary mutant, that's like new players. It's really hard to get mutant characters, and you kind of got to get what you get. You probably don't have a full team. It's kind of rough if you weren't here for all the releases, if you weren't playing very hard for the releases. I keep stressing this to the team whenever I can. I'm like, guys, you got to give new players some mutants. Like, just do, at least we got Gambit now. Gambit's kind of, once you're level 60, once you start doing Cosmic Crucible, you can start farming Gambit, and I suggest you should get him up to 7 stars or 6 stars. I have mine at 6 stars, and he's fine. I'm just kind of letting him coast towards the 7, farming him. Anyways, I'm here to tell you about the Scourge. I said I wasn't going to waste your time, and here I am rambling on. Come on, Mr. Hargrave, pull it together. Scourge difficulty 7. I'm running 166 points of Scourges. I'm running Weakened, Power Fatigue 3, Butterfly Effect, Look at Me, Rise Anew, Super Soldier Serum, Undead Swarms, and Vile Resurgence 2. That's a pretty healthy amount of Scourges, but nothing too disastrous, right? Now, you might have to pull those off. You might put a few on, depending on what your roster looks like, depending on what you can handle. But I would recommend difficulty 7, because if you're watching this, you probably don't have as many resources as players that are aiming for, of course, top 1% and above or whatever, even getting 1,000,000 points. You're trying to get 500,000 points. You're just trying to unlock Archangel. Now, I have a fairly built out Ravager minion team at this point because I'm going to be pushing the top end of this. And I don't know. I think I'll probably have another video coming. This might kind of be the last Scourge video for a little bit. I got a lot of Scourge footage coming. If you want to see how I play the actual nodes, that is coming tomorrow, Monday. Monday, I'm going to have 4 hours of me mostly playing Scourge. We got a few intermissions in there. If you're into those intermissions, I do have a couple of intermissions. They made a comeback. They don't call it a comeback. They've been here for years. They're rocking the mic, putting suckers in fear. And that's what we were doing with these minions on this. So this was an easy walkthrough on this, was minions were going right through it. However, all you need to do for difficulty 7, at least when I was testing it on the test server, was Ravagers at tier 13. Tier 13 Ravagers will be enough for difficulty 7. I think they have to be level 75 to be tier 13. I don't know. Correct me down in the comments. Might want to push them to level 80 if you're having trouble. I wouldn't push the Ravagers any further than tier 13, level 80 if you're just doing it for Scourge. Now, if you're about to do Dark Dimension 5, and I have a video on this, all about what you need to build for Dark Dimension 5. If you're going after Dark Dimension 5, call me crazy, and you probably will, because you love me, right? And you could build them to tier 16. You could take them in Dark Dimension 5. You could, I don't know if you want to. Look, watch the video, okay? And you make up your mind. It's your decision, not mine. I don't have mine at tier 16. But yeah, they are a viable team. They're the only viable minion team. You don't need any other minions. You only need these 3. And I have the video where I show this as well. I actually have a video a couple days ago. That was up. It's got a timestamp. So if you want to go in there and actually, I don't believe you, Mr. Hargrave, you can actually see the tier 13 Ravagers run through this on auto. I just put them in there, just the 3 of them, hit auto, and they run through. All right, enough about that. I'm just going on and on. Said I was gonna make it quick. Heroes. I tried a bunch of stuff, like simple stuff, beginner team stuff. I know what beginners have access to, or at least I think I do. I don't know. It depends on when you start the game. You might have a bunch of stuff that I don't think you have. But what I can guarantee beginners have or should have is Young Avengers. And Young Avengers, maybe this should be its own video, and I'm going to put that out here right now. Young Avengers is the apex Scourge team. Young Avengers does more in Scourges than any other team in the game. Add it up, man. Every single Scourge, Young Avengers gets used. So, yeah, I've overbuilt my Young Avengers, but God, it's paid dividends. It has really paid dividends. Like, as far as Scourges, if there's one team I could tell you to build that is going to help you more than any other team, it's Young Avengers for these Scourges. Hands down. There's like nothing else that has as much utility in Scourges. Sometimes you get to do multiple sections with them. They're required for node 5 and 10 for one of them. I'm not going to be specific right now because I'm trying to talk about this. But there it is. There it is. Just ran Young Avengers through. It was real easy. Now, like I said, mine are overbuilt, so you're going to struggle a little bit. However, Young Avengers are super good. They're super good. So do they have to be this big? No, they really don't. Like, I really walked over this. Like, I actually put the first node on auto. I didn't care. I wanted to see just how good they were, and they were fine. Main thing you're going to want to do is just make sure you have healer on Squirrel Girl. And if you're going to power them up, I would just power up Squirrel Girl. That's the main one. As long as she's big, she'll keep your team alive. As long as she doesn't die, you're pretty good to go. She's going to keep applying those death proofs to everybody, and everything will be cool. Get the heal on them. But I understand now the good news is if you don't have a big Young Avengers team or you're struggling here, the tag is hero. It's literally every hero in the game. So I just have to assume that you can get through this, right? I have to assume that. Like, if you can't get through this, then you have to wait till the next time. And what I would suggest is building Young Avengers. Okay, finally, and this is the fun one. And I knew this was going to be fun. And I got a comment today, and a guy was like, "Hargrave, man, you got pwned, dude. Bionic Avengers is clearly the better team for, node 5 and 10, brother." And I'm like, is it? Because, yeah, I said that maybe Okoye and Black Panther could do it on their own. Now, that might have been a bit of an exaggeration. I had to add Shuri. And literally, she did one thing. She popped a special right at the start of the second wave. That's all she literally did. She popped a special at the start. She didn't even need to be built, man. It's like no one got a turn. Like, none of the enemies got a turn. I guess they got a turn after until Shuri popped the special. Nobody got a turn, and then after that they got a turn. But she could have died then because she wasn't needed anymore. And really, it was all Black Panther and Okoye. Now, this being said, I got a full disclosure. That's a 7 red Black Panther. That's a 7 red Okoye, right? Level 90, tier 15, though. I mean, okay. They're nuts. They're definitely nuts. But what I mainly wanted to show here is you don't need War Dogs. You don't need, M'Baku. You don't need Killmonger. If you got them, great. It's going to help out. The node is real. It's mostly Black Panther and Okoye. Like, when I'm saying stuff like that, when I'm saying like, so you only need Black Panther and Okoye, like, maybe. But if you want to hedge your bets, yeah, grab more Wakanda characters. What? Can't fucking, make that leap? I don't know. Anyways, there it is. It's a 500,000 points. This will get you the unlock on Archangel right now. If you come a little short, you'll be able to get the unlock once the rank rewards come out. And every time it comes around, you'll be able to get those shards and get more shards from the rank rewards. You're going to get 7 yellow no matter what. There's nothing to worry about. There's the advice. I don't think I got anything else. Everybody, it's Sunday. Most of the time, my Sunday videos don't do very well. I've been putting out kind of like new player videos on Sunday, and this is kind of a new player video. So if you like new player videos, come by on Sunday. I usually try to kind of help people out on Sunday as far as new players and stuff like that. I don't know. That's it. All right. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, comment down below, and grave diggers, keep digging. He told me that he thought we were selling out, laying down, sucking up to the